on the road here, leaving a storage locker site, but I'm starting this video. It's going to be like those movies where you see the ending first and then they dig into it. I'm going to use this opportunity a little bit to catch you up on some of the storage units that we've done so far. I haven't been really good at filming them, and I've lost some footage. The first image I'm going to show you here next, and I'll go ahead and put that up here. That unit, I went out, I had a half a day off work, and I won the auction that morning. I went up that afternoon. It was I think a 5x10 unit, horizontal. It was a climate controlled, no heating and air, but was relatively close to the door. I was able to pull my trailer right up front, but it just so happened to be over 100 degrees that afternoon. I didn't really know that. It was kind of in the middle of fall, but in Tennessee you have all 4 seasons in a day, which is why I'm racing home now to beat a winter storm, and it was warm yesterday. So in this unit, we've done really well. We really flipped and made all of our money back fairly quickly. There were a bunch of fishing poles that we did well on. Had a close friend that wanted most of those. My kids wanted some. There's also a pellet grill. One of my kids bought the pellet grill from me. We got lucky there. Not every unit you're going to have or know someone that is interested in the contents. We just kind of got lucky. I posted some of it on Marketplace and they saw it and were interested. But we easily tripled up on our profit. I still have the DJX keyboard sitting in my room. It's really hard to ship, and then it's missing a couple knobs, but I think I've reached a point where I'm going to go ahead and sell it as is. It does work, so that'll be hopefully a couple hundred more, just depending, on where we want to go with it. So that was our second storage unit that we pulled. Now I'm going to show you a short video clip, which is the third. We actually got 2 that day. One of them was a flip that we thought was going to have some sports cards. I'm going to add in the video a couple of photographs if I need to. We'll see. I'll try to get the gist of it, but it had a couple, like a big furniture set, a couch. It had a pull-out couch. And then the second unit I got just because I needed a mini fridge, and it had a mini fridge in it that looked brand new. I bid up on it just to get the mini fridge at a discount, which I did do. All right, storage auction number 3. Didn't pay a whole lot for this. I'll be honest, we're in the sports world, so we saw this MJ Holdings box, and the unit wasn't very much. So we were staring at it all night, and then when I looked in the photo details, I caught this Lazy Boy sofa bed, which is massive. They're a pain to move, but I think definitely can get our value back, and we'll get into that toward the end of the video. And then there's a TV stand with a mount station and mattress box spring, which I try to avoid. Things you'll do for the possibility of sports cards. And then several totes with what looks like just personal items. In here, there's a iPhone box. I assume that's empty. Some other stuff. And some shoes down there in a tote station. Hold those totes. So from here, I'm waiting on homie Phil to get here. And I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling this down. This is one of 2 units that I have today. I was supposed to pick the other one first because it was smaller, but they weren't ready for me. So, all right, I'm gonna move some of this out, and I'll chat again in a minute. But this particular unit, I started filming it and was going well, and then, or I guess I didn't actually film it. The unit itself just become massive. Trying to empty. Phil shows up. His wife helped us out. Great thanks to them. we got it all cleaned out, but we found in there several Apple devices, which they're probably just bricks, but we still were working to figure out if we can get them wiped and what they're connected to, or if we can sell for parts. And then we found several, probably over $2,000 worth of designer purses, which each of our wives kept one of those, which we're happy. You know, they go through this just like we do. And but several more, one of which was a Coach purse. I did send it off and get it authenticated online. It come back legit, so we're pretty good on the rest of them. And then there was just a ton of stuff: shoes, jewelry, hair extensions, just all kinds of things that are valuable and just too much to list. We've already made our money back on the unit. It had a portable island table, which I think you can see in the video as well. That sold relatively fast on Marketplace. I actually sold it cheap, just knowing how many people wanted it as soon as I put it on there. But that's okay. You know, the idea is to sell one thing as fast as you can to flip those fundings. And that's what we did. So that kind of catches you up here to today. I guess our 4th unit flip that we've had, or so far to date. Thank you for listening to me mumble. Morning, followers. It is my Christmas holiday, and no better way to start that out than repoing a storage bin. So I finally got here, found the locker at self-service, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and pop this lock. It's a small unit, 5x5. As far as I know, it has a wheelchair, and all I could see were a bunch of totes. Didn't have many pictures, so good luck to me, and let's see what we get. Go in here, see what this combination code is. All right, 1 second. All right, this one was already on the combination, and I had to get a tool to pop this flange back. Man, it's been closed up a while. So obviously not too much in here. Looks like a Spider-Man beanbag. Maybe a kid's chair of some sort. This is another, yeah, Cars beanbag. It's got a lot of zippers, so it looks like something that could be cleaned up. It's like a kid's toy game. Some other kid stuff. A kid's shelf. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Could be vintage. I would say definitely worth something and cleanable. There's this wheelchair. Looks like a wheelchair pad. Stink bug. It's just what I need. Another one of those. I catch myself on camera flipping it. No Boundaries clothes. It's pretty much Walmart. It's like another, it's like DuckTales maybe. Daffy Duck, a pirate suit, and a couple more totes back here. One with the Cricket phone box. A box full of electronics. Let me pull some of this stuff out, and then I'll film some more in a minute. Grab this Ninja Turtles stool, and I'll just show y'all the true dangers of picking storage units. Look at that. It's a lively little brown recluselesses. So won't be putting this in my back seat like I thought. I think they'll blow off in the back of the truck maybe. Yeah, well, I'll record some more again here in a minute. So I got everything semi-loaded up. Definitely not going to keep it like this, but see what we got here. Here's one tote of Christmas balls. And shout out to Phil. couldn't come with me, but he's here in spirit. And I promised I'd let him see all this before I post the video on YouTube, so we'll do best for that. I'm hesitant to put any of this in my truck just because of the brown reclususes, but this was just a big Amazon box, and it's full of quite a bit of electronics. That's like some Darland looks like that's property of Mediacom, so this is a whatever it is, it belonged to somebody. Probably some sort of a router or a booster. Actually looks like it may have a camera in it. A couple of those, several cables, charge plugs, compatible with Wi-Fi. Extreme. Interesting. So someone has a move. What kind of internet they have up here? All Mediacom. I wonder if I can figure out where that's at. Maybe turn it in. It's DirecTV. I know you can turn in DirecTV stuff sometimes if it's not locked. And then this is of course AT&T. I might be able to show them my receipt and get this stuff wiped. Something I'm gonna have to figure out. Netgear, it's like a router, passworded. So this is like all digital internet equipment in here. Several rooms. It's like another large router or a box. Actually, a built TV box. A Motorola box down here. Looks like it says DVR. I don't know what that is at the bottom, but I assume more of the same. So I will check the bottom of this box, put it in the back of the truck real quick. I'll be right back. Looks like it's clear of spiders. I don't want to have anybody's name in there. All right, didn't have any spiders. I loaded it up, stacked some stuff on top of it to clean out the other side of the truck. It's important if you're cleaning out a unit that you don't leave your vehicle doors open, because your vehicle's not on, and when you leave doors open, lights stay on. You don't want to clean a 3-hour unit and go to turn your car on and have no battery, especially in the winter when you need that hard start. So anyway, back at it with this next tote. All right, this is kind of a larger tote, but I think it'll fit the back of the truck if I need it to. So I've got some Christmas lights, a couple of pillows. Here's this comes from a discount store, but new with tags. Towel rod, Black & Decker drill. Probably not the good Black & Decker drill. Feels too light to be nice. Probably just some personal effects. A DVD remote. Dude, no, I didn't just see that, did I? Guys, this is what I've been looking for. I bid $200 on a unit trying to get one of these out of the same facility, and I lost. And I got a ton of games that I need to test. And here I am. Mardi Gras beads. I honestly don't care about any of the rest of the unit. 2 DVD players, a couple of DVDs. Not a bad box. All right, here's our third tote here, or second tote after the box. Got photos, different personal items. It's like There's some stuff down here that's wrapped up nice and neat. Empty tote at the bottom tells me they didn't want that to set loose. Probably some photographs. Cricket box feels empty. So nothing much happening. This one will be good to set on top of the other one maybe and weigh it down. Alright, this box is lightweight, but the top closes really well, which is really more what I need. Clothing items, Tasmanian devil jacket. That's promising if they're real. Got the other one down here. So maybe something I can do with that. These bags are pretty heavy. So I think I can leave these bags on the back of the trailer. I'm gonna set this one on top of the electronics tote there. Since that top's loose, I want it to be weighed down, so this will be nice to fit on top. Be right back. All right, next tote here, sitting right in front of us. It's also got a broken lid. Looks like more paper stuff, a couple of books, a couple of baby shoes. I don't know if I can get these back to the owner or not. I might have to talk to the unit, see if there's anything available there. If not, this will all just go in the trash, except maybe the books. All right, I'm gonna set this up. I might put this one inside the truck. All right, we'll go over here to this last tote. It's also cracked a little bit, but hopefully we're not gonna hit much rain. It's like another, just a bin full of paper. There's a baseball glove. Baseball's coming up. Apple bottom something. It's an apple bottom watch. That's probably worth some money. So we'll see what we get there. All right, I'll be right back. All right, got most of those totes packed up in the back seat, except for one that was heavy. I'm not gonna go through these bags yet. A lot of it will probably be donation items, unless they're name brand clothes. So I'm gonna basically toss all these in the back of the truck, find a spot for them. I noticed my camera angle ain't really good for tossing stuff in the truck. Here's a little kid's bag that can go in the back seat here. I should have a little spot right over the top, even though there is some spider carcasses on there. All right, I'm gonna work on putting this stuff away, and I'll be right back once I'm packed up. All right, back of the truck is completely full. Got everything packed up. Got all the bags in here in the truck. Wheelchair, another tote. Nothing on the trailer, which is how I like it. I bring it just in case. Unit's empty. I'm gonna snap a picture for proof, just to show them it's cleaned out. Probably get that shit right there maybe. But other than that, it's a job well done. Man, I keep having to use a hammer to move this thing. All I got is some wire cutters. I'm gonna have to mess with this. Be right back. All right, it closed pretty easy once I did it right. Funny how that works. And then I just gotta, from here, put this lock back on it, and then make a safe exit. I'm kind of in an area where a lot of people are socializing, and not the best city. But and I hope this rain leaves me as I get back on the road. That will certainly be pleasant, since I decided to not bring a tarp and put everything in the back. But I don't think everything that would be damaged is safe. Let me flip this around. I'm getting pretty good at flipping these units. That's a 5x5 unit, and I've I think the first one, my first video that I posted, I guess my only storage flip video that I posted, was a 5x5 where me and Phil flipped it out. It took us 3 or 4 hours, but it was super hot that day. It was our first time, so we were going through everything pretty extensively. It also lacked organization, where this unit obviously was much more organized. I've learned to get everything out of it and get an idea where you're going to put stuff, and then start going through it once you have it lined up. It looked like chaos, but there on the back of my trailer, I had everything kind of where I wanted and an idea of where it could go and what order it could go in. So it's kind of important to do that while you're clearing it out. But hey, other than that, it's I got to read my instructions, make sure there isn't anything I'm forgetting to do, of course, and then I'm going to get right back on the road and try to get out from under this storm. Got an hour and 25 minutes plus traffic ride home. So yeah, let's beat this winter storm. We'll talk to you in a little bit.